Good morning, second grade. Today is Monday, May 4th, 2020. I have a shout out. My shout out is for Isaiah Franklin. Isaiah has been going above and beyond each and every day. He logs into Google Classroom, completes all of his work, and then he and his grandma continue to do extra practice for reading, phonics, and math. Grandma even made a board game for him to practice his sight words. You can see that right here in this picture. You are truly such a leader, Isaiah, and it's amazing to see how you challenge yourself each and every day. Let's send some love to Isaiah and bring it back. All right, go ahead and pick a focus goal for today. We've been doing this for a while now, so if there's one that you haven't picked ever, maybe challenge yourself and pick that goal, one that you haven't picked yet. I even saw Jazanae. She had picked one for the entire week so she could focus on it all week. You don't have to pick a goal every day. You could pick one for the entire week and work on it. So maybe you might choose listening, you might choose challenging, you might choose asking questions when you don't understand something. You can pick whatever goal you want. All right, let's check in and see how we're feeling. As always, whenever you are learning, it's important to make sure that you are ready. So if you're feeling a little anxious or worried or scared about something, no big deal. It's probably just not the best time for you to start your lessons. Whenever you're feeling ready, feeling happy, feeling curious or excited, those are usually a little bit better times to go ahead and get started. All right? Okay, going over our objectives, the same two. The first two are always going to be the same, where we practice spelling our sight words, we go over our new vocabulary words, and now we're going to be diving into parts of speech. The first part of speech that we're going to focus on are nouns. So we're going to be working on our nouns today. We're going to determine the meaning of a noun, and then we're going to practice identifying nouns in a given sentence. Let's get started with our sight words, though. All right. The word is once. The word is get ready, go. O-N-C-E, once. One more time, get ready, go. All right. The word is example. The word is get ready, go. E-X-A-M-P-L-E, example. One more time, get ready, go. All right. The word is life. The word is get ready, go. L-I-F-E, life. One more time, get ready, go. The word is begin. The word is get ready, go. B-E-G-I-N, begin. One more time, get ready, go. The word is sentence. The word is get ready, go. S-E-N-T-E-N-C-E, sentence. Take it slow, get ready, go. Awesome. If you were able to keep up with me, give yourselves a pat on the back. All right. Let's move on to our vocabulary words for the week. So we have our first word, shiver. Say shiver. Right. Shiver is to shake slightly and uncontrollably. So show me what it looks like to shiver. Yeah, like that. Steam. That is vapor that is created when water is heated. So think about whenever you're boiling a cup of water or boiling a pot of water, you're going to see something rising from it, and that is steam. Or if you have like a humidifier in your room that you keep on at night, you might see steam rising from it. That is a vapor that is created when water is heated. All right, region, an area in a country or the world that has specific characteristics. So a region that we live in is called the Midwest. And usually on maps, whenever you're looking at regions, they're color-coded like this over here. Tentacle. A tentacle is a flexible limb on an animal used for grabbing. Usually when we're talking about tentacles, we're talking about animals that live in water. So like squids or like octopus, they all have tentacles that have little suction cups on them for grabbing. All right, let's practice putting our vocabulary words in our sentences. All right, I'm going to do the first one, and then you guys are going to do the rest on your own, and then we'll go over them together. Sound good? All right. I love making tea. I use my teapot to heat up the water. I always see blank rising from the opening. Let's use context clues. Let's think about what's happening in our sentence to pick what word makes the most sense to go in that blank. I'm going to read it one more time. I love making tea. When I use my teapot to heat up the water, I always see blank rising from the opening. Well, if you're using a teapot and you're heating up water, what do you think you're going to see rising out of it that we talked about? On the count of three, if you have a guess, shout it out. 3, 2, 1. Steam. We know it's going to be steam. I remember talking about steam being vapor that is created when water is heated, and like we see right here, the teapot is being heated up with water inside of it, so steam must be rising out of the teapot. So we'll go ahead and write steam in our blank. All right, you pause the video now, you do the next three on your own, and figure out which word goes in the blank. Whenever you're done, unpause the video or hit play so we can go over the answers together. Did you pause the video? All right, you ready to go over it? Let's see if you're right. The United States has many different areas. The area that we live in is called the Midwest blank. I remember talking about the different areas and what a vocab word would mean that would describe different areas in the world or in a country. On the count of three, shout out your answer. 3, 2, 1. Region. We know that regions are different areas that are usually defined by different characteristics that are in a world or in a country, in the world or in a country. Let's go over our next one. It was raining and super cold this morning. I began to blink the moment I walked outside. Well, if it's saying that it's rainy and super cold, what do you do whenever it's raining and super cold outside? What does your body do? On the count of three, tell me. 3, 2, 1. Shiver. That makes sense to me. If it's raining and cold outside and then you walk outside, you're probably going to start shivering because it's so cold. You can't even control it. All right, last one. It was raining. I was swimming in the ocean when I felt something strange grab my leg. It had suction cups. It turns out that it was a squid's blank. Well, we know that our last one is tentacle. But does that make sense in our sentence? It does. Even though that was our last word, we still needed to make sure that it made sense. It made sense because it was talking about something grabbing them, and we know that a tentacle is used for grabbing. We also talked about how usually it has suction cups on it. So if you got all those right, say go, go me. All right, let's move on. We're going to go over our main objective for today. Echo after me. I will be able to identify the meaning of a noun. I will be able to identify a noun in a sentence. So what is a noun? I know that all my friends know because we talked about it this year, and I know that you went over it in first grade too. But for anyone that may have forgotten, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. So some examples of nouns. Cameron. Cameron is a person. Chicago. Chicago is a place. Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit is a thing. Marshmallows. Marshmallows are things. Glasses. Those are things. Computer. That's a thing. Laughter. That's an idea. Friendship or dream. Those are all ideas. Let's see if we can identify a noun. Actually, freeze. What is the definition of a noun? Stop the video and tell someone in your home, what's the definition of a noun? We just went over it. Did you pause the video and tell someone? Yes, a noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. Now let's go ahead and identify which words are nouns in our sentence. Let me go ahead, exit out so we can see it all. All right, let me pick a color. Okay, Tyshawn loves to ride his bike all around town. Oops. Tyshawn loves to ride his bike all around town. Just the thought of it makes him happy. All right. Now, let's go over our nouns. We know that nouns are a person, a place, or a thing. So we know that Tyshawn is a person, so he is a noun. Is ride to ride a noun? No, that's a verb. That's something that he does. Is bike a noun? Yeah, bike is a noun because it's a thing. We know that his is not a noun. That's a pronoun, which we'll go over later this week. Is around a noun? No, around isn't a person, place, or thing, but I know that town is a place, so that must be a noun. Just the thought of it makes him happy. Is thought a noun? It is. That one's tricky. It's an idea. Thought is an idea of it makes him happy. Him is not a noun. I know it's really tricky to want to say it is. It's actually a pronoun. And like I said earlier, we'll go over pronouns later this week. Now it's your turn to do it on your own. Okay, which words are nouns in the following sentence? Pause the video. You can write down these sentences that I have here and go ahead and underline the nouns that you see in the sentences. Did you go ahead and do it already? All right, let's go over it. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go over it now. So it says, Samaija enjoys going to the park. What are our nouns in this sentence? Well, we know Samaija is a noun because she's a person. Is going a noun? Say, oh no, that's a verb. It's something that she's doing. We know that nouns are people, a person, a place, or a thing. Is park a noun? It is because it's a place. All right, let's go over the next one. Last night, I had a dream about driving home to see my mom and dad. If you got tricked on this one, I is actually a pronoun. So again, we're going to go over that later this week. Is dream a noun? Dream is a noun. It's an idea. A dream about driving home to see my mom and dad. Mom and dad are both people, so we underline that. Did I miss one? I did. Which one did I miss? It was home. Home is a place, right? So let's read it again and make sure we didn't miss any. Last night, I had a dream about driving home to see my mom and dad. Is my a noun? It's not. It's also a pronoun, which we'll go over later this week. We know that dream is a noun because it's an idea. We know that home is a noun because it's a place. We know that mom and dad are both nouns because they are people. All right, let's go over the last one together. Skylee and Anthony both turned in their homework on time yesterday. All right, we know that Skylee and Anthony are both people, so we're going to underline that. Turned in there, is there a noun? Nope, it's actually a pronoun. So we're going to avoid that one. Turned in their homework. Is homework a person, place, or thing? It is a thing, so we're going to underline it. On time yesterday. If you got all those right, or if you got most of them right, say go, go me. All right, nice job, friends. Let's go over one more time. What is a noun? Yeah, a noun is a person, a place, or a thing, or an idea. Now you're gonna go ahead and complete your exit ticket after you watch this video. There's also a guided practice that you can do for some additional work. Now it's time for me to share the secret word that you're going to see in. Friends, I made a mistake. The secret word is actually raspberry, right? See you tomorrow.